What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at pagelservices. Today we're going to go out and get the dirt screener and the conveyor, bring that back to the shop. Later this evening we're going to be working in the shop late. I got to work on Holly's car, and a little sneak peek, I call that dealership again.
I'll tell you what, that guy is quite the sleaze bag.
I don't know. Stressing me out. So load trail trailers, I've owned a lot of these over the years. Definitely got a heavy I-beam up front, which is nice because anybody that uses a dump trailer, you guys know we always overload them. I do like these extra large toolboxes they're putting in them nowadays. Having enough room for the battery, the pump, and then chains and binders and stuff. It's just a super nice design. I like it. And then another nice feature that a lot of the manufacturers are doing nowadays is they do have a gravity down. So for any guys that know you've been out dumping something and let's just say the battery dies, the trailer won't go down. These do have gravity down now, so that's kind of nice. This is a 14-foot, 83 wide, so you can fit a mid-size skid loader in there. It does have a nice tarp system, which obviously if you're hauling mulch or debris, having that tarp is super nice. They did put a nice big step on the side of here, which is really smart idea. It does have LED lights, two 7,000-pound axles. So that's your all-around average heavy-duty trailer to haul skid loaders and materials, hauling anything basically behind a pickup and not overdoing it. It does have these stabilizers back here, so if you are going to load a heavy piece of equipment, it's got the pull-out ramps, and then it has these stabilizers so you don't flop the trailer up over when you're putting your equipment in there. It does have the barn door fold-out gates. And then this also has a spreader gate, so if you want to spread rock or something, I've actually never done that with a dump trailer. It does have the ability to spread rock, or the barn door style. These are about a $10,000 value, and as you guys know, we're just giving it away here on our YouTube channel. So one of you guys is going to be taking this thing home. Now all you got to do to get it entered to win this trailer is go on over to our merch store, and that's pagelservices.net/shop. Every dollar you spend there gets you an entry to take home this brand new dump trailer. And all of this does go to support our channel, our business, and everything. All these proceeds do not go into my pocket. Somebody in the comments said that. I think that's a very stupid comment. If all my business money was going into my pockets, I'd have a brand new truck, I'd have a brand new house, I'd have a lot more personal things. For those of you that are true fans, you guys know that all the money I make in my business, I shove it right back into the business. It goes to help all of our employees, keep everything going here, and we truly appreciate all you guys that help support our channel. So if you want your chance at winning this trailer, get on over to the merch store and check it out. But now I gotta head on out to the shop, switch trucks around, and get out there and help Sean get that dirt screener. All right, we're just getting out here to the dirt pile here. It's been a long winter, and it seems to be a little bit soggy out here. So what I want to do is get the screener and the conveyor back to the shop so we can start working on them, going through them, checking things over, and making sure they're good to go for the season. So they really shouldn't need much, but at least get them back and go through everything. There was a low of 20 degrees this morning, so I figured it'd be a good morning to kind of get this out of here. So Sean messaged me, said we got a flat tire, so the old Milwaukee air pump to the savior. Oh boy, he's a greasy mess out here. I figured it'd be froze out here. So Sean brought the skid loader out this morning, got the ramp dug out, and looks like we're just getting the jacks up in the air now, so should be pretty close to getting her out here. And apparently we better hurry, because every second that sun's out, this just keeps getting more greasy. So quiet, pretty easy work with the track machine. I can tell you right now, if we had a wheel machine out here, we would not be getting this done. She is getting greasy. So we got the screener hooked up to the truck. I'm gonna run that to the shop. And then we got the conveyor close to the road here, so I can come back and pick that up. So super glad I did not bring my nice truck, because she greasy. Obviously, I didn't design this thing to be going down the highway. She's a back road, few mile transport. Or if we were farm, we could haul it cross country, put a triangle on the back, good to go. But we're just slinging up mud here. We're gonna take it to the shop, and we'll probably take a look at it and the conveyor, kind of see what it needs. A lot of this stuff is chain drive, so usually what I did last year was just replace all the chains. Just saves you some headache for later on. So those roller chains are pretty cheap. So, but let's see if we can get her back to shop with no issues, no headaches, and get some shit done today. So getting this stuff moved around sure gets you in the mood to go work, man. I am super excited for the weather to change. They are talking snow later this weekend, but kind of hope not. I'm ready for spring, summer. I think all the guys are. Speaking of spring and summer, looks like I'm not the only one getting giddy to get out and work. So, and obviously we can get you guys way more footage, you know, more videos, more entertaining. It's kind of tough this time of season, you know, nothing super exciting, just day-to-day BS. But you know, as soon as spring gets here and we got a few new employees coming in and all the guys getting back to work, I mean, there's guaranteed to be drama, and that's what you guys love. So, but let's get back there to the dirt pile and pick up that conveyor, see if we can get that thing hooked up. Well, now we got a problem. Oh, the old dumper trucker don't want to get out of here. Sean just spun out. I'm going up the hill here, so you could try that. If that don't work, you're gonna have to unchain it and move it forward. You ain't got enough weight on your ass end, I think. Oh, boys. She's a greasy one out here. Come on. Man, look at the tracks on the skid loader. Ugh. Better turn the other way. Yep. You're good. Let off the brake. Let off the brakes. Your front wheels are sliding. Just turn all the way to the right. Let off the brake. Or don't let off the brake. He's gonna have to fucking give her hee-ho to get out of here. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. She's stuck now. And now turn that way, go back. Alright, so maybe I didn't build this for turning around in. We're gonna have to hold the old 7.3 right to the floor to get her out of here. Or you could just move the skid loader forward, get a little more weight on the ass end, but I'd try it once. Yeah, that's a no-go. Come on. Yeah, we can fix this. I think we just take these chains off and just drive it right ahead, and I think you'll be able to get out. You'll probably have to stay in there. You won't be able to get out. Just drive up, have your bucket up there, and I'll pull it up. Alright, that worked pretty easy. Better than unloading it, I guess. This is pretty steep, and it's soggy as shit, so, you know, shit happens.
Yeah, we need a long chain for this trailer. It works alright with this, but...
Oh, the problem too is you guys really... You got gloves? The other problem too is when you guys are hauling, it's... Should be using 4 chains. Fun fact, when Holly and I moved this last fall, she had a little pin that was like at an angle. It didn't have a cap on the top like this. It was just like an angle. And we were going down the highway, well, not the highway, we were going down the road with this, and that pin fell right through the hole. Looked in the mirror and it fell on the ground, and it was basically sliding down the road, so I had no option but to stop it with my truck. And of course it was my good truck, so I put a big dent in the bumper, almost just like this one right here. This one we bought like that, so we make sure to use the right pin now. It seems to work pretty good. Also, I think what I'm gonna do is probably just weld a little safety chain on there. For the 2 times a year we move it, I really don't want to have any issues with this stuff. So I still have not heard from this guy that's supposed to be refunding Holly $875 on her horrible car deal. So I'm gonna try and call this guy again. You know, yesterday he told me I'll email you, or no, it was 2 days ago. He said he'd email me with the refund agreement or paperwork. So I think we should give this guy a call again and let him know that I'm not around. Guaranteed go to voicemail. Guaranteed.
You've reached someone will be with you shortly.
I hate dealerships.
You are at position 1 in this queue. Please wait to be connected.
Did you know that we offer discounts for scheduling your service appointment online?
Wow.
Hang up and come on our website.
They must be
Save
busy.
time.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Okay. All right. Mr. Nice Guy is done now. So now they get to see the pissed off Caleb because I'm wasting my time. And it's not about the $875. I had enough time to change the battery in the camera. It was at 3%. Figured I better change it. Oh,
only place to find our full
man. I'm going to call from a different number and tell them I want to buy a new car. Instantly talking to somebody.
How may I help you?
Hi there, I need to speak with a general manager. I bought a used 2014 Ford Explorer
you're just needing to talk to somebody on the sales side then?
Yes, and it's immediate. I'm not going to keep wasting my time calling back. I've already spent 2 hours trying to get a hold of somebody. So,
All right, one moment here.
guarantee I'm going to get a voicemail. So, we're just going to keep putting along with the old conveyor here. It's a good thing they're not closer. I'd be standing at their doorstep. Pissed. Hello? See this shit? You see that? This is getting pretty bad. If it was my 875 bucks, I'd just blast him on YouTube. But Holly needs her money. She's laid off right now, not doing too much. So 875 bucks to her is a lot of fucking money, and they're going to pay her that back. I'm done dealing with this shit. Here, now I'm gonna be a asshole to this lady that keeps answering the phone and sending me to nowhere.
May I ask what it's in reference to so I know which one to give you to?
No, you may not, because I've spent 2 hours trying to get a hold of somebody, and they just keep hanging up on me, and they just keep sending me to voicemail. So send me to a general manager of your Dodge store, or I'm just going to keep calling all day.
Sure. What's your name, sir?
My name is Caleb.
You are calling on behalf of Holly, right?
Yep, I've called multiple times, and I
no
keep
one's
getting
contacted you
voicemail,
back.
or I keep getting hung up on. So I don't know.
Okay.
What I do know is if I called back and said, hey, I want to buy a new car today, I'd get top tier service. So
Caleb,
let's make something happen.
I took your first call back a
Yep.
few days back.
Yep.
I gave the call to Eric.
I'm not saying
Eric
you're
let me
doing
know
your.
that he left you a voicemail.
I'm not
Did
saying.
you get a voicemail?
I'm not saying you're doing your job wrong. I'm saying someone else is. So I talked to Eric.
Okay.
That's the guy I need to talk to, the guy that lied to me on the phone. That's the guy I need to ask him why he's lying to me on the phone.
Okay, let me see if he is in today. Give me just a minute. I'm not going to hang up on you, at least not intentionally. So I'm going to put you on hold and see if I can get him again, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hold on.
Another 20 minutes of my life wasted away and stressed out over this bullshit. Stupid ass dealerships. Hey, want a new car? Oh, sure. How can we help you today? Yeah, let's do whatever we can to help you. Hey, I got a problem. Oh, we don't want nothing to do with that. No.
Cody, or Caleb, are you still holding?
Yep.
Okay, I'm still trying to track him down. I'm going to put you on hold again, okay?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So, I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at all the other guys that see my name come through and know what I want, and they ignore me or send it to voicemail. Also, I've messaged this clown, the salesman that I talked to on Marketplace. I've messaged him multiple times and nothing back. Superior service, guys. Superior service. This is how all dealerships should be run. All this for a $7,000 car. Screwing some girl over on a tire warranty. Way to go, dipshit.
Caleb, are you holding?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get you transferred to the manager over there at the Dodge store, okay?
And then what happens when that gets hung up on like I have the last
Well,
two
I'm going
times?
to try not to, so if it does, it's not intentional, but he's waiting for me to transfer, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Are you the manager?
I am, yes, sir.
So a couple days, I'm sure you've kind of heard why I'm calling.
So when you just first called in, I was asking Eric, the finance manager, what was going on because the call dropped. I wanted to call you back, but I wanted to kind of know what I was calling back and who I was calling back. So yeah, he kind of filled me in a little bit and said kind of the last place we left it was he was waiting for an email from you to cancel the pay protection.
I'll tell you what, that Eric guy is quite the sleazebag. I gave him my email yesterday, and I also messaged it to the salesman. So he's filling you full of shit and lying to your face, just like he did to Holly when he sold her this car on a fucking $875 tire warranty. So all I said was refund me the money and we'll forget about it. And he said he was gonna. I spelled out my email to him 3 times and he said, okay, we'll get that out later today. No email. So then I messaged the sales guy, my email address, and said, make sure he has the right email. Still nothing. And now I've wasted an hour trying to get to talk to somebody again from your store.
What I can tell you, and I'm under the impression that he told you, is you have to send an email saying that you want it canceled.
Negative. Nope. This guy, I'm going to tell you what, if I was there, oh, this guy is a fucking liar. He never once said that I have to send an email. He asked me for my email address, and I gave it to him, and he said he'd email me. If you told me to email you, I would, like an adult, email you and get it done. Why would I not do that? I'm trying to get the refund for my girlfriend who needs this money.
No, trust me, I 100%.
So this Eric,
this $100, I promise that even $800, I get it.
As far as I'm concerned, this Eric guy needs to be fired. For one, he put this warranty on there without telling her about it and sold it to her, and she didn't know. Just signed the paperwork. Good job, guy. And now you're saying that I need to email you. He never said that. So this guy is a fucking sleazebag. All I want to figure out is how to get my $875 back to Holly. That's it. So what would you like? What would you like me to do?
If you can just send an email saying that you would like to cancel, and the amount just 800, whatever the 800 number was. If you say, hey, I want to cancel the extended coverage for the 800 and some odd dollars. So actually, I'll have to have her email because it's under her name. I know that you're speaking for her, but you know, obviously we can't have somebody else canceling for other people. So if you just have her send an email saying, hey, this is Holly Aspenson, I want to cancel the protections and get a refund sent to me, then we cancel it, and then the check comes to her at the address that you provided.
Correct. That would be pretty simple. And that's not the way that Eric explained it yesterday, hence the frustration of me wasting more time. So what email should Holly send this to?
If you just send it to me, and are you ready?
Yep. So Holly's going to send that email over right away. And is she going to get something back? Confirmation, something telling?
I will, yes. Yep. I'll just email back received and at first, and then cancel it. Email her back, and then so what'll happen is I'll give you a call as soon as I receive it. I'll also email her back, and then that way you'll know the process has started. And then whenever I call you back, additionally to the first time I call, I'll give you an ETA on when you should receive the money.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Bye.
All right, we got through to a manager. Wow, that was fucking difficult. A guy that actually knows what's going on. So clearly that finance guy has no fucking clue what he's doing and is a fucking sleazebag. So, real fucking nice. So, I'm going to have Holly email him right now. And, man, if he don't call me back and email her back like he said, I am going to fucking flip shit. That guy seems pretty nice. Seems like he knows what he's doing. Probably has a head on his shoulders and understands communication and how to get things done, unlike Eric. So, we'll keep you guys updated with Kaleb's blood pressure. Stay tuned. All right, we just got the conveyor back here. And screener's back here. So, within the next probably 10 days to 2 weeks, we'll get this stuff down at the shop. And like I said, we'll just replace these chains here, make sure these belts are good, change the oil in the motors, lube everything up, grease everything up, make sure she's good to go. Should we see if this one will start? She's been sitting all winter. I think the battery's unhooked, but and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of mice living in the battery box last I checked. And it's turning nice out, man. It's getting nice out.
Holly's gonna get her money back. It's just turning into a great day here at Pagelservices, guys. All right, if you saw in the last video there, got Holly. We got Holly's Explorer in here, and power steering went out. It's electronic, rack and pinion. Had to drop this subframe down, and while I was doing that, I found this seal here was leaking. This is called the power transfer unit, which is apparently like a transfer case. I'm learning this as I go. So it's like a transfer case that sends power to the back. So it was leaking oil around this seal. So I drained the fluid out of this. There was like nothing in there, and replaced that seal. And now we're just trying to flush this case out. Holly's up there putting oil in it right now. We're kind of flushing it out, and we're gonna fill it up with oil. Hopefully get another at least 50,000 miles out of this case. I think these are pretty common to go bad on these things, so luckily we're changing the fluid now, and she'll have some fresh new oil in her, and maybe we'll change it again next oil change. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm pretty sure those power transfer units are quite expensive. So, but once we get that full of oil, then we're gonna throw the steering rack in here and start putting this bad boy all back together. But it is going pretty good. This is kind of a rust-free unit. It's not definitely not ran in Wisconsin and Minnesota, so it's pretty clean. I mean, even the exhaust bolts all came out and stuff. So, but yeah, 6 o'clock at night, part-time mechanic. This is what we're doing. Come on. Oh, Holly's filling that up. We got some custom parts for the China forklift here. So Chinese people, I'm assuming they're all little tiny guys, and they send it over with this itty bitty seat here, which is not made for bigger American fellers. So he's damn near split in half already. So we got on the old internet, and old Vivor to the savior. I think Vivor needs to sponsor our channel, and found us a new forklift seat made for big guys. Look at that baby. Oh yeah, that'll be much nicer. So we might take a break from the car a little bit later and put that on the old forklift here. The only other thing I'd like to do to this forklift is paint it. This green turquoise Chinese color gotta go. I'm thinking cat yellow, or I don't know, something. But a seat and a paint job, that's all she needs. But other than that, I've been absolutely loving this forklift. So all right, a little update here from the old greasy mechanic. We got the steering rack and pinion back in there. Got the sway bar in there. The sway bar's a bitch. We put new bushings in that. Holly's up there filling up this power transfer unit. And I did some research online, and a lot of guys said drill a hole in it, tap it, make your own plug, so it's a little easier to service. So that's what we did. We drilled a hole, a little 1/4 inch bolt for a little copper washer, and little gasket maker. So probably next oil change we'll probably flush that out again. So hopefully we got a pretty good 150,000 mile car here. So like I said, Holly's up there filling her up, hopefully back on the road. But I did just talk to my buddy, works at the Ford dealership, and he's telling me that these rack and pinions gotta be programmed to the vehicle. So that's exciting. So we're gonna have to put it down, put it on the trailer, haul it over there, have them program the rack and pinion, align it,
and then hopefully good to go. Tell you what'll be a lot easier than that is installing a seat on this forklift. Not gonna work. You know, for a Chinese forklift, I wouldn't think it would have standard bolts on it. Seems kind of weird. This thing's a little flimsy, it probably doesn't help, but you get what you pay for. Alright, well unfortunately uses different holes, so we got the holes all marked out. Now we're gonna waller some big holes in here. Right through the batteries, hopefully. Ready to mount this biatch. A little extra space. Oh, you know what I should use? I should just go get the step bits. Find them in the merch store. Oh, we're gonna put some big washers on here too. Just because this floppy piece of tin, it's not quite the most sturdy unit of all. I could go make like some cross pieces and stiffen it up, but it's probably gonna be just fine for how much we use this thing. Wish I had one more hand. Late night forklift repair. Pimp my ride. The mini car's got about the same seat in her, and we're gonna have to upgrade that too, because when Dan and I were driving that in parade, we pretty much blew the seat out. She's not made for 600 pounds of man in there. Crank her down. Oh yeah. We need a little heavier latch door here. Should work for now for the Chinese forklift. Give her a test run here. We got a seat belt. Doesn't work. Don't really need it. Oh man. That's much better. I like it. A little tall, but luxury. You ain't breaking this one. And then if you're like, you know, like Hunter, you can drive like this. Always has the seat back. I don't know why. I like it. Vivor for the win. Not sponsored, by the way. And just for reference, this seat was only $172, so pretty cheap, pretty good. Seems like good quality Chinese seat on a Chinese forklift. Alrighty, the midnight mechanic here. Not something I truly enjoy doing if you haven't caught that vibe yet, but we got her all put back together here. Holly went home a while ago. It's about 9 o'clock, so got everything put back together finally. No extra bolts, no extra parts, and decided I might as well drop the oil and let her drain overnight. And come in tomorrow, put some new oil and filter on it, get the wheels and tires on it, and then haul it to the dealership. I'll make sure and give you guys an update after that, because I don't know if that steering rack's gonna work. I mean, it should, but you know, knowing my luck, it'll probably have to come back out. So, But in total, probably about 5 hours to do this job, maybe closer to 6 with fixing that power transfer unit. So not something I enjoy doing, and certainly not something I'm going to make a YouTube video, like a how-to video. That's not me.
And we're back to another edition of Kaleb in the comments. We've got 10 of the best comments from the last month, and we're going to read them for the first time to Kaleb right now. Also, I do have 5 super spicy, super awful, terrible comments for Kaleb to read, but that'll be only for the members.
5 really bad ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that'll be for the members only content.
Members
so
only.
Hagel Elite membership.
You guys want to become a member? $10 a month. You get access to all of our behind the scenes, all the blooper reels, stuff like this, and all of our podcasts, guys. Great value. Go check it out. Go to our homepage on our YouTube channel and click join. We appreciate it.
This first comment comes from @Dennis75. Wonders why his channel isn't growing? ? Complete asshole.
I don't think that's why our channel isn't growing. Our channel is growing, slowly but surely. But, yeah, there's really not much information on that.
Something fun.
Something fun, all right.
Socialblade.com has us ranked as the 2,348th best YouTube channel in the United States of America.
2,000.
Yeah, out of like 8 million channels.
Well, let's put that analytic up right here, Derek, so we can prove it to him. You know, the other thing too is, guys, is we're not fit for everybody. We're not a broad channel, so we have noticed that channels that do like financial stuff do well, and channels that, you know, go all out and do crazy stuff do well. That's not us. We're kind of just the blue collar, everyday, no BS, just having fun kind of channel. So we're doing the best we can. Appreciate the comment.
This comes from @MikeRoberts E6J. Dude, when your employees are mentally challenged and you are harassing them online, you will eventually be sued by them. And since you are providing the proof of your harassment, you will lose.
Is that Judge Judy there, or who is that?
I don't know.
So to start with, all my employees respect me. I respect them. They know that the stuff online can be a little stretched at times. So all my employees know that we're joking around. We're having fun. They come in the mornings, and sometimes they flip me off. Sometimes I flip them off. We're having fun here. So I don't know what little bubble you live in, but if you come hang out with us for a day, you'd probably change your comment.
They all watch the content as well, and if there's ever anything that they don't like, they have...
There's never been.
Never once, but they have full ability to tell
so
me if
in
they
the,
don't want something in there.
Yeah, in the 3 years we've been doing this, we've never had... I don't think we've ever had somebody say, I want that out of there. So, you're wrong.
This comes from @DebGardetto. What a terrible thing to say about those innocent puppies. What an idiot Derek is. I think it might be advisable to take that section out, as you never know who might report that idiot. Extremely angry about that. Kaleb, please do the right thing and edit that out. And after that, punch that sucker in the throat.
Well, for one, I don't edit the videos. For two, the other guy said I can't abuse my employees, so I can't do that. What'd you say about the dogs?
I said if I didn't sell them, I was going to kill them.
Oh, yeah.
It was a joke.
Again, it's a joke. A lot of these people just don't understand our comedy. You know, I think the guys call like dry humor. Like, we just joke around and have fun, and unfortunately, some of you just don't understand that. Derek raised those puppies and is in love with them, and he would never hurt them. So the fact that I have to explain that shows how small your mind is. So
this comes from @ScottMass4329. Man, can't believe you doing that to those old people.
What old people?
Taking their salt.
Oh, so he's referring to when we repoed the salt. So yeah, unfortunately, we don't want to take
the salt and the services away from the old people. But if we're not getting paid, we have to draw the line somewhere. So I agree with you. I feel like those people should be taken care of. They pay a lot of money for that service and to live up there. And but long story short, we repoed those salt bins, and the next day they paid us. So we're all caught up. Everything's square. We're good to go.
This comes from @MikeNorman7361. I have been wondering how old Holly is to be that banged up. She's got to be up there. No matter how old she is, she does look pretty hot. So, Mr. Pagel, good catch, my man. Now treat her right.
These guys are so weird. Every time we do a live, people ask if she's my daughter, and there'll be people in there saying she looks like a meth addict, and then there's other guys saying she's hot. So this is the perfect example of what Derek asked me yesterday. Derek said, I really think you need to take your family on a trip and go somewhere. Go have dinner, whatever. Take the kids to a little fun land and go have fun and record it. And that would probably be good content. But that right there is why we're not doing that. Because if I see comments like that toward my daughters, you guys are going to see a whole nother side of Kaleb that has not been on YouTube. Next comment.
This comes from @CodyBersic7939. White guys work slow as molasses.
Yeah, not quite sure how to reply to that, but we're just getting the job done, and we're getting it done right. So, not sure why the color of their skin matters to you. No idea. I don't know how to reply to that without it coming out wrong. So, next comment.
@BurialRude9778 says, quit playing around on them Chevys and get a GMC, the Cadillac of trucks, and you will have the solid, you can buy a emblem without an issue.
This is so dumb. They're literally the same trucks with very minor differences. So it doesn't matter. They're the same frickin' thing. It's very little changes. GMC, Chevy, same thing. But I did get a lighted emblem for my truck, so I'm happy now.
@TylerDeegan12322 says, you're fat when you have to take the seat bar out of the skid loader.
Yeah, 100% right, buddy. Those are a little tight in there. And also, side note, I'm very claustrophobic, so really do not like that bar in there, and that's the skid loader that I run mainly, so I'm not going to do that on all my equipment, but the one that I run the most took it right out, so good point.
@ScottRNoctegal. Hey Kaleb, I've been a big truck mechanic for 28 years, and yes, I have name brand tools. In your case, with employees that are coming and going and being the mechanic of the world, one thing I do know, if they don't own the tools, they will never go back in the toolbox. So it does not make any sense to buy name brand tools.
Yeah, he's 100% right. So, and one thing I've really been contemplating is not having the guys work on stuff anymore and hiring a part-time mechanic. So, that would probably fix a lot of the issues, just having one person work on stuff. But finding a part-time mechanic can be kind of hard too. So, but 100% right. We're not buying Matco, Snap-on, all that stuff. We're just buying the medium grade tools and still getting stuff done. They still get the job done.
And today's final comment comes from @MarkLW82. Kaleb, Pagel here. What are you guys going? This man wonders why his channel isn't huge. It's probably because you have trouble getting your words out. LOLMLMAO.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm aware of that problem, and a little side note that you may not understand over in your small world is, I would say 99% of creators all have that problem. They all have blooper reels. They all have lines that they have to say, and it is hard to get everything out and say it how you want to say it. So I'm I'd be glad to go check out your YouTube channel and see how many ums you have in yours, but I'm guessing you don't have a effing YouTube channel. So, thanks.
All right, time for the members only section of Kaleb in the comments.
Members only. All right, guys. We appreciate you guys watching. If you want to hear these members only comments and hear how I actually reply to comments and how I feel about these MFers in my comments, get on over, become a member today. Like I said, go over to the YouTube channel, click join now, $10 a month. You get full access to all this stuff. Hey, is this Justin?
This is him.
Hey, I was calling about your car's extended warranty. I was wondering if you'd be interested in extending that.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, if you want to do it for a 99 F-150 that's already broke.
Yeah, it sounds like we need it. Sounds like we need it.
No, I'm good.
You know who this is?
Is this Kaleb?
This is Kaleb.
Oh my God.
Why would I?
I'm a big fan.
You got any ideas why I'd be calling you?
Did I win the last giveaway?
Yeah, you might be putting $4,500 to a new truck if you're driving a 99 F-150.
Hey, I like my old trucks.
I'm just giving you shit. But yeah, I just wanted to call and let you know. I thought maybe you were in the live. It's hard to tell who's in the live, but yeah, we announced it on the live, and
I'm at work.
it sounds like we got a winner from North Carolina. So
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How long have you been watching our channel?
I've probably been, I'd say, I don't know, maybe I'd say probably about 8 months I found you.
Cool. Well, we appreciate it. I won't take up too much of your time because I know you're at work, but it sounds like you got a titty calendar and a gold card multiplier and some drill bits. So
I did. I got a gag gift and some bits.
Yeah. Well, I think that turned out pretty good for your favor, buddy. So
It sure did.
I will
It sure did.
enter you in on the giveaway.
episode
So
you got that comes out. I enjoy it.
we appreciate it very much. So, all right. Well, congratulations, and Emily will be emailing you, and we'll get you all taken care of. So
That sounds great.
all right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Justin. Have a good day. Bye. All right. We actually got somebody with the extended car warranty. He hasn't been watching us that long. He should know. So that's cool. Sounds like a good guy, normal blue collar kind of working guy, I'm guessing. I should have asked him where he was working, but I kind of felt bad because obviously it's 1:30 in the afternoon, so he's probably working. So, but we'll get some more information from him and obviously get a picture of him with his money. So, giveaway 21 done and over with. Giveaway 22, brand new dump trailer up for grabs. Check it out, guys.
Out in southwest Wisconsin where the work gets done, we ain't about the fake, we just show the real fun. From fixing up the houses to clearing out the land, a little bit of sweat and a whole lot